and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to Heatherroseup. I am Heather. This is my channel where I document my weight loss journey while following WW. It has been quite a while since my last update. The last time that I uploaded a weight loss update was on December 13th. If you haven't seen that video, make sure you check it out up here. And today is January 10th. In that video, I talked about how I was having a surgery coming up. I was temporarily laid off. My kids were going into distance learning. And since that last video, I actually set goals for myself for the following week and I recorded them. And I was thinking to myself today, I want to play catch up and do an update on everything that's going on in my life and include that. But as I was uploading that footage that I had already recorded, I realized that that's enough footage for a video by itself. So as you can tell by the title of this video, that this will be part one of a 2-part update. I just figured it would be easier to break it up instead of having like a 40-minute video and just having two 15 to 20 minute videos. But I didn't want to exclude what I had gone through and the goals that I set for myself that week because some people might find it helpful. So in this video, we're going to play catch up. We're going to go back and I'm going to share with you how that week went. Long time no walk and talk. Good morning, happy Monday. I'm out walking early. The sun is barely up all the way with my daughter. She's next to me. And it's cold, but it's not bad. I'm layered up, obviously, but I might adjust accordingly because I don't want to overheat when I'm walking. But it feels good. I'm drinking my coffee and enjoying my time with my daughter and starting the week out right. My ultimate goal is to get out and walk every day if I can, if the weather permits. So I have 19 weekly smart points left over on a Monday. However, I've been tracking and I made cookies this weekend and I did really good with pre-portioning my cookies out. I have like a little advent calendar going on. But there have definitely been some BLTs, not the bacon variety, bites, licks, and tastes while I was cooking and making cookies. It is what it is. I'm not going to sweat it. I'm going to continue to track. Oh, that's really cute. That little lollipop. Yeah. That's a Dollar Tree pool noodle craft. Anyway, I'm not going to sweat it. I'm going to continue to track. I'm going to continue to do, reach my goals and ultimately, hopefully, have a successful week, another successful week. I will check back in tomorrow to let you know what my goals are and how I did today. Poor Santa. He had a rough night. Oh, it's not a Santa, it's a snowman. Good morning. It is not warm. It is Tuesday. Not warm at all, my daughter says in the background. And we're out walking. Tomorrow is supposed to be colder, and then the next day we're supposed to have a winter snowstorm. So I woke up this morning, I thought it was raining and it wasn't, so I said, let's go. I have 14 weeklies left over. Yesterday, I didn't do the greatest when it came to tracking, and I'm not really sure why. It was a little bit more of a stressful day. It was our first day of distance learning, and my son struggled a little bit with staying on task, so there was that. And then I got the phone call from the hospital about my upcoming surgery. And I realized my husband had to take another day off, which we weren't planning on. So it was just a little stressful, and I'm wondering if that's what caused the extra stress eating. I will say it was not the cookies. I had the cookies pre-packaged and wrote the points on the packages and everything. And I didn't do more than what I had planned to eat for cookies. So I can do hard things. So that is a huge step. That's a huge step from where I was last year with cookies. So I feel good about that. And I'm not gonna, worry too much about the stress eating. It happens. And I'm just gonna push forward and complete this week out, completing goals. I have not been getting my water in though. I think maybe I gave myself a little bit too many goals to keep track of this week. I'm not trying to make excuses, but I forgot to cut myself a little slack and realize that there's gonna be a lot on my mind this week. So yeah, I'm just trying to chug through it and continue to accomplish as much as I can, and I will check back in tomorrow. Okay, it is still Tuesday, but I wanted to do a quick video to save my goals for the day so I can help hold myself accountable, stay on track, and the next clip will be me walking tomorrow. So my goals for today are I already pre-tracked my day out, so stay on plan, not to veer off the course, get in those 64 ounces of water, and then tomorrow morning go for another walk. So the next clip should be me walking tomorrow and me saying I accomplished those goals. Keep watching. Good morning. My daughter and I were just admiring the lighting. Happy Wednesday, right? Yeah. Wednesday. It's early. It's the coldest day that we've gotten out so far. My hand is freezing, but we're out walking tomorrow. Actually, tonight and tomorrow we are supposed to get up to 2 feet of snow. So this will not be happening tomorrow, and I'll have to make another a plan for some other kind of physical activity for tomorrow. But yesterday went really well. I did not accomplish my water goal though. I did, however, stay completely on plan. I pre-tracked my day out, and I did not veer off that course, and that's including my cookie allowance. I've been doing really well with my pre-portioned out cookies where I wrote the points right on the tins, and that's been helping a lot. And there's a few of them in there, so like I won't eat them all in one sitting. I'll have one and save them for later, and it's working out. So I feel like I'm doing a good job with that game plan. Starting to think about next week, brainstorm how I want to do things because of my surgery and Christmas. But right now we're going to worry about this week. I hope that I'm able to do well so I can prepare myself to maintain for the rest of the month. I will check back in tomorrow to let you know how the rest of today goes. Good morning, happy Thursday, and don't mind my appearance. It is a snow day, as you saw, and I am busy getting stuff done around the house, so I don't have to worry about it next week during my surgery. So how am I doing? Yesterday was a little rough. I'm noticing that I stayed on plan, minus the fact that there were cookies that happened that were not tracked. I'm not going to beat myself up about it, and I'm just going to move on. I enjoyed the cookies. And I'm doing a little reflecting, and I'm noticing that I think I was a little overzealous when it came to my goals this week, especially since I knew that my kids are going to be distance learning and that I'm trying to get ready for my surgery next week. I'm also worried about, feeling anxious, nerves, whatever, about my surgery next week. So it's time to reel it in a little bit and maybe take a step backwards. So tomorrow I weigh in. And I already pre-tracked my day out today, but my goal for today is to track everything and to try to stay on plan and get my 64 ounces of water in. That's it. And overall, if I go over my points, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to focus on tracking just to make sure that I am keeping up with the basics. And I will check back in tomorrow. And I'm not going to worry about a physical activity. The goal is to not overwhelm myself today because I think I'm starting to feel a little overwhelmed, especially with, I didn't even do that bad yesterday, but like today I'm thinking about, well, if I didn't track that, what's the point of tracking the rest of today? And I don't want that. I don't want to spiral out of control. So I'm in control, and I'm going to go with the basic step of tracking. So tracking and water because I need the water, especially with my upcoming surgery. So I will check back in tomorrow, even though I usually check in on a Saturday after my workshop. So I'm going to check in tomorrow. I'll do a quick update to let you know how the rest of today goes. Good morning and happy Friday. I'm getting ready to weigh in shortly, and I wanted to check in after yesterday. And I'm noticing that I'm struggling this week. I started the week off strong, and now I'm in this funk, I feel like, but not necessarily because I haven't been doing well, because I've been doing relatively well considering. I really think that I'm struggling with my mindset, and I feel like I'm slipping into the all or nothing mindset. I've been eating Christmas cookies, and I didn't track some of them yesterday. And I'm trying to push forward and be compassionate and understand that I am stressing out about my surgery, wondering what's going on, just thinking about it all. And it's Christmas time, and there's cookies that are involved, and I need to just let it go and not beat myself up over it. It's the holidays. It's hard, but I also want to enjoy the holidays, and that's especially this year. That's what's most important. But I'm going to do some reflecting tomorrow. I just wanted to pop in before I did my weigh-in and let you guys know how I'm doing and to hold myself accountable. And holding myself accountable doesn't always mean that I'm doing the right thing. Not necessarily the right. Holding myself accountable doesn't always mean that I'm doing what I had planned. So even on the struggle days, I need to hold myself accountable. So, and it's okay. And I'm trying to tell myself that. I didn't get in my water. I didn't track everything like I said I was going to yesterday, but it wasn't bad. It really wasn't bad. And just trying to, today starts a new day. I'm tracking as I go, and we'll finish pre-tracking the rest of my day, and we'll go from there. We'll see how things go. I need to really start to think and reflect on what goals I want for this week, especially with my upcoming surgery. So in the next clip, it'll be Saturday, and I will tell you how weigh-in goes and what my goals are. So keep watching. Okay, so after that clip that you just saw, which was Friday, December the 18th, I did weigh in. I did go to my workshop that weekend, but the rest of the weekend was crazy busy. I set that weekend aside to meal prep for my surgery, and by meal prep, I made about, actually, I'm going to insert a picture. I made about 10 to 12 dinners ahead of time, and I froze them, so I didn't have to worry about cooking while I was recovering from my surgery. That was something that I wanted to do to set myself up for healthy eating. I had already decided that I wasn't going to worry about tracking while I was recovering and just kind of play it by ear to figure out, because I had no idea what it was going to be like recovering from the surgery that I had. Which, by the way, the surgery that I had, and I mentioned in previous videos, is I had a fibroid removed from my uterus. In part 2, I will be talking more about that. But anyway, so that weekend was dedicated to lots of cooking. I am not a meal prep person, so this was like time dedicated to make sure that I didn't have to deal with that or worry about cooking and meal planning while I was recovering. So lots of cooking. And then on Sunday, I also had a Zoom meeting with my family. Which was December the 20th. I'm trying to remember. I had a Zoom meeting with my family where we had our Christmas. So it was a lot going on, and typically I like to upload my updates on Sunday around 5 o'clock. I was getting better at that, and then life happens. Even though I had fully intended on getting a video out, obviously, because I recorded this footage that you're watching now, I just couldn't. I had so much on my plate, and it was just, I had to just focus on preparing for my surgery and Christmas. So here I am now, trying to play catch up. So I did weigh myself on that Friday, and I weighed in on that day at 196, which means I had gained 3 pounds since the update prior. And my goal for December was to end on December 31st at 193. So I had a great start, and I had made the plan to make those meals ahead of time to help set myself up for success. And well, life happens, and spoiler alert, I did not accomplish that goal. Watch the next video and I'll discuss how that went. But sitting down today, watching the footage from that week, I was remembering how I did throughout that week. It was very much of a roller coaster. It was a lot. And considering what I was handed and what I was dealing with, I did really well. I think I just put a little bit too much on my plate, and my goals were a little lofty, and I know this. And I adjusted throughout the rest of the month of December to not put a lot of pressure on myself. And I think it really paid off in the long run. And that week, considering how I did with the cookies, it was significantly better than I did last year. I had a completely different mindset. And while yes, it was still a challenge and there was days that I struggled, I still feel like I did better during that time than I did in December of last year. So I felt it was important to share the struggles of that week because I've said this many times, my channel, I share the good, the bad, the ugly, and the pretty, and it wasn't ugly, it wasn't bad, it was just challenging. And I know that when I share my challenges, it helps other people. When I hear that other people share their challenges, it helps you feel like you're not alone. So I felt it was important to make sure that I didn't let that footage go and share it with you guys. So that's it for this video. I hope that you found it helpful. And if you found it helpful in any way, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, I would greatly appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, and I will see you in my next video, which, stay tuned. If all goes well, I will be posting the same day that you're seeing this, so stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next update. Bye, guys.